Hello, a very good morning to you. I want to ask you this question. What inspires you? Indeed, there are a lot of things that can provide inspiration. Seeing that other people also accomplish great things, as well as seeing other people overcome adversity or hearing inspirational quotes from great people, or even the sheer beauty of nature can remind us just how favored we are by God to be alive. And it's easy to forget what amazing gifts life really is sometimes. Well, we just have to remember that our lives are nothing but just a cosmic blink. Even our seemingly all-encompassing world is just a tiny blue dot in the whole of the galaxy. For those of you who have read about the stars, the universe, etc., you know that for just one brief moment, we get to experience the wonders of existence each day, and all just realizes that we have a certain consciousness. But there should be somebody we can attribute all these to. If you don't believe, you just need to believe that God makes things all possible and gives us the life we have. Be grateful for the life you have today. You never know. It could be the last time or the many times you'll be seeing somebody around you. Thanks for joining us for the show. It is the AM Show. As always, myself, Mavio Oswabwaji, and the rest of the producing team will be bringing to you a great production in which we've put into account all your interest to give you a lively 3 hours of inspirational morning programming. Next, we have to bring you our reflection for the morning. When we come back, we'll bring you our lineup for the day. You're looking good this morning. How are you?
Thank you. Well, how are you?
I'm good too. Okay, so this morning we'll be having Victor Kojoga Daudu. He's a legal practitioner, a member of the NDC as well, and somebody who is also a member of the MPP. Fred Amankwasafo. He contested as one of the candidates for the first vice chairmanship position during those national executive elections. The last time around, he'll be in the studio alongside the lawyer, and we'll be discussing great issues. We know a lot of things have been taking place in the vetting committee. No, that's the appointments committee as far as the vetting is concerned. And we'll discuss other issues of national concern as well.
Yesterday, I know that you talked about the debates, the Joy Thoughts leadership debates on the essence or whether or not the Council of State should be scrapped. It was a great debate, by the way. I listened. And for those of you who missed out, we have excerpts of that for you. Farmers in the northern parts of Ghana lose a lot of money due to deforestation and its impact on the soil and the crops produced. Justice Baidu is our colleague. He has a beautiful documentary, and when I say a beautiful documentary, it means it is a well-done documentary. He tells the story of one farmer, Roland, who's actually been cutting down trees, and the rains also decided to take his farm. Oh. Yeah. Very sad story there.
So we join Justice Baidu, but somebody who is with the Pearson Farmers Association, Charles Nyaba, will also be speaking to us. So we'll have great conversation as far as that is concerned. We know that agriculture is one of the pivotal sectors that the Akufo-Addo-led government wants to use in transforming Ghana's economy.
There's an issue with the national service personnel.
Always have been.
They were taken, and they still do take some 350 Ghana cedis. But just one of the last things that President then John Dramani Mahama did was to raise that figure to some 559 Ghana cedis, with the hope that national service persons will begin to receive that 559 this year, January this year. But they say that has not happened, and they are threatening some various, actions.
So the executive order was in vacuum?
Well, we don't know.
Or there's no continuity in the implementation?
We're not sure. We'll try and find some answers. Hopefully we get to spend, a little morning with a national service personnel. Let's get to understand what a 350 is used for, really.
We'll see how that goes with that very conversation. But let's also run by you the personalities who will be appearing before the Appointments Committee of Parliament to go through the vetting process. And they are John Peter Amewu. He's Minister-designate for Lands and Natural Resources.
Ignatius Bafwe is Employment and Labour Relations Minister-designate. Also Samuel Atachia for Works and Housing. They will take their turn. Remember, Samuel Atachia is actually on the Appointments Committee as well. but today he will be facing his own committee.
And we know that previously, that's on Monday, we had Otiko Afisa-Jaba, who is currently the National Women's Organizer of the NPP. I don't know whether she's resigned that position, but she has been nominated to take the position of the gender minister. So we'll see how that goes with her as far as those approval processes are concerned. We had other personalities, Dan Botwe, who is Member of Parliament for Okre, and also former General Secretary of the party, also took his turn. So great personalities who passed through the vetting process of the Appointments Committee on Monday.
Yeah, Anthony Yakusose was also there. We'll bring you excerpts of all the appearances. I guess the talking points, the major talking points was Otiko Jaba. But that's what to expect here on the AM show. We have some entertainment just before we wrap up at 9. So you're in good company. We'll take a real quick break and come back with the news.